Train to read yourself, don't just sit there. Be aware of your body and your mind. Know so of them. Be aware as your body moves. Be aware as it is suffering, like it feels itchy. Know so. Know so when your mind is happy, unhappy, wholesome, unwholesome. When the mind is awakened and is a knower, know so. And know when the mind is lost. Actually, the Dhamma is right in front of us. It has its display itself through the body and the mind. It shows us the three characteristics all the time. Keep knowing so, keep being aware, and then you will understand Dhamma. You will understand that all the fabrication is impermanent, is suffering, is non-self, not under our control. When you cultivate your wisdom correctly, you will see this truth, that all the fabrication is impermanent. All the physical and mental phenomena are impermanent. Keep being aware, keep knowing so that, for example, as the body breathe in, it is impermanent. Breathe out is also impermanent. The form that is walking, sitting, laying down, they are all impermanent. Keep being aware. The mental fabrication is also impermanent. Like when you feel something in your heart like unhappy, happy, they are impermanent. The Dhamma is part of the wisdom. When you see Dhamma, that are the fabrication, are the mental and physical formations, they are impermanent, that they are suffering. They are always under pressure to change, to break apart. Keep being aware of them, being aware of the body and the mind. The happiness, unhappiness that arise with the mind, they are impermanent. Even goodness, unwholesomeness, they are impermanent. The goodness that it is impermanent, like you can see, for example, that sometimes you have a lot of faith, sometimes you don't have any faith. Sometimes you feel diligent in the practice, sometimes you feel lazy. Sometimes the mind is with the wisdom, sometimes the mind is just lost. Keep noticing them. Train yourself to be aware of them. When you see the truth again and again, the mind will become dispassionate and it will let go of holding on to things, to the both physical and mental phenomena. It will let go. And then you will be liberated. Today the weather is quite cold, so Luangpo is losing his voice. So this physical formation is impermanent. Many of the young people, they may seem healthy, strong. As they grow older, the strength started to deplete it, deteriorate it.
ถ้าแก่แล้วอยากแข็งแรง
As you are old and you wish to be strong,
ไม่ยอมรับแล้วทำไม่ได้
just like when you were young, but the body cannot take that. รู้สึกบ้างไหม Can you feel it?
ร่างกาย
Are you aware
เปลี่ยนแปลง
that
ตลอดเวลา
your body is changing all the time?
เดี๋ยวก็หายใจออกเดี๋ยวก็หายใจเข้า
The body is breathing in, then it is breathing out. Sometimes it is stopping, sometimes it is moving. Are you aware of that? The same goes to your mind. Happiness, unhappiness, they are impermanent. Wholesomeness, unwholesomeness, they are also impermanent. Keep knowing so. Keep being aware of them. Keep training yourself to do this.
อย่างน้อยวันหนึ่งปฏิบัติให้ได้สัก3 ชั่วโมง
Every day, set the goal to practice at least 3 hours a day. If you can still do the walking meditation, do so. If it is your physical body does not permit that, then you can do something else. You can sit, or you don't have to walk 3 hours. The Dhamma always displays itself through the body and the mind all the time. Luangpu has been teaching us the core of how to practice. Now we have to start practicing. The practice is not about controlling ourselves and make ourselves stress. It's about having sati, be mindful, know so of the changes of the body and the mind. Have sati to know so of the body and the mind, or the fabrication of the body and the mind, that it is not permanent. In the world, most people are lost. They do not see the truth. They search and search for the perfect happiness. They struggle badly to be happy. Like they want to be rich, and they thought that if they become rich, then they're going to be happy. If they can have a beautiful looking spouse, they're going to be happy. They thought that if they have smart kids, they are going to be happy. They think that if they have this or they have that, or if they don't have this or they don't have that, then they will be happy. If you have sati to know so of the body and the mind, that the happiness that arise with the body and the mind, they are impermanent. They're only here for a moment. Keep seeing this. And then one day, the mind will see the truth. That doesn't matter how much you try to search for happiness or try to run away from unhappiness. They are all unsubstantial. The mind will understand. We see the truth from the truth. And then it will get dispassionate, from the body. Like you try to take care of your body. You try to give beautiful vision for the body to see. Try to sprinkle it with perfume. But they are all impermanent. The same goes with the mind. The happiness at the mind is not permanent. Keep knowing so. Keep being aware. practice formally every day for at least 3 hours. And then one day you will see that you will have stronger sati to see the truth. After you see the truth repeatedly, the mind will start to accept this truth that the happiness that comes with the body is not permanent. The happiness that comes with the mind is not permanent. You will see that the mind is always hunger for happiness and hates unhappiness. We always search for happiness and try to run away from unhappiness. And then after you practice and practice, you will see that happiness and unhappiness, they are all equal in such a way that they are both impermanent. As you practice more and more, you will see that it doesn't matter whether or not the body or the mind is unhappy or happy. They are not under our control. We cannot order happiness to arise. After you see this truth again and again, the mind started to let go more and more. And the more it sees this truth, the mind will start to attain equanimity to all these phenomena. The mind started to accept the truth that the happiness, unhappiness that arise with the mind and the body, they are impermanent. After you see this again and again, you will see that we have been fooled all this time to run after happiness and run away from unhappiness. But we cannot truly run away from that because all the fabrication, all the formations, worldly formation, they are suffering. We cannot run away from that. We cannot run away from this truth. After you see the truth, the mind can start to let go. And the mind will attain more and more equanimity. As the body and the mind is happy or unhappy, the mind will be equanimous toward that, all these phenomena. You will see that everything is impermanent, not under control. They are all equal in that aspect. This is very important, so keep noticing this. Keep being aware of this often. No so of the body and the mind. Often. Have the object in meditation. Choose the way that you want to practice formally. You can use the breath. You can do the walking meditation. Have the object of meditation for the mind to stay with. You can use the body, even the mind. If you have strong enough of samadhi, then you can use the mind as the object in meditation. But the mind is very refined. It moves very fast. If you don't have the mind that attains strong samadhi yet, you can use the body because the body is always here. Luangpu has been practicing samadhi since he was young, a little child. So his mind was awakened and it attained a lot of strength. It can know so of the body and the mind. That's why when Luangpu met with Luangpu Dun, when he was a lay person, Luangpu Dun told Luangpu to observe the mind. Use the mind as the object of meditation. He was able to do that. But If we cannot do that, we can use the body as the object in meditation. When there's time to practice, keep noticing the phenomena that they attain the three characteristics. Keep being aware.
รู้สึกจิตใจได้นะเห็นจิตใจเคลื่อนไหวเปลี่ยน
If you can be aware of the mind, you can see the changes of the mind. Be aware of that, know so of that. But if you cannot, then you can be aware of the body, know so of the body.
ทำบ่อยๆจิตจะมีกำลัง
Keep practicing often, and then your mind will gain strength.
รู้ด้วยจิตปกตินะ
Know so of this phenomena with the natural mind. Don't control the mind.
ที่เป็นเลย
Know so of them as they are.
ท้ายห้องใส่แว่นใจลอยไปแล้ว
In the back of this hall, the guy with glasses, your mind is lost.
ให้คำว่ารู้ด้วยจิตปกติพูดง่าย
It's easy to say to know so with the natural mind, but once you start to practice, the mind usually is not natural. Another guy, you are uplifting the mind too high. That's not a natural mind. The natural mind is the mind that we are not fabricating it. Luangpu show you how to practice. When you go home, we return home, practice like this for 3 hours a day. If you can do the walking meditation, walk. See the changes of your body and your mind. And the more you see that, you will see that it is not just that they are impermanent. You will see that they are suffering. The happiness and unhappiness, they always pressure to break apart, to go away. It doesn't matter if it's happiness or unhappiness, they are equal in this aspect. Practice a lot, and then you will see that the body and the mind is not under our control. We cannot order it to be happy or unhappy. The mind as well. If we can control the mind, then we don't need to learn Dhamma. We just tell the mind to always be happy. When you see this truth that nothing is under our control, that is non-self or anatta. It's not under control. We are not the boss of it. We are not the boss of our body and the mind. As you practice having sati, knowing so of the body and the mind, because this is what we want to learn. We want to learn the truth that the body and the mind they are suffering. They are non-self, not under our control. If we keep noticing this more and more the mind sees, the more the mind will attain equanimity. The mind is attaining equanimity from the wisdom of seeing the truth again and again repeatedly, that both happiness and unhappiness are equal in this aspect. And the mind will stop to struggle. The mind will cease to crave happiness and run away from unhappiness. It will cease to fabricate. Just know, and that's it. It will just know and then let go. It is easy to say just to know, but it is difficult as you practice. You have to have enough wisdom until the mind attain equanimity, that both happiness and unhappiness are equal. When you see that, then the mind will stop struggling. The mind will attain peace, and it will attain equanimity. When the mind is with equanimity, it will no longer fabricate. We still fabricate because the mind is not equanimous. Like when we like happiness, so we fabricate way to attain happiness, and we try to find a way to not be unhappy. As you attain more and more faculties, the mind will start to attain wisdom and make a conclusion. And that is the moment of enlightenment. The mind will understand the world, or both the physical and mental phenomena. It attains equanimity, no more fabrication. It stops struggling. It doesn't have any craving. At that moment, there's no more fabrication. The mind will attain appana samadhi. It will start to see the process inside for a couple mental moments, that everything arises and falls. Luangpu is using the word something because that's something, it's not important what that thing is, but it arises and falls. And then the mind will let go of the fabrication. It will let go, and it will come back to the knowing the mind that is a knower, and then enlightenment would arise on its own. We will break through the mind that is with the wrong view. The wrong view shell that is surrounded the mind will be broken, and then the mind will reach the Dhamma, the Dhamma state for a moment. And after the moment, the mind will return back to be with the world. And then the mind will examine itself, which defilement it had let go. Do we still have work to do? The mind will evaluate itself. If the mind still attains the wrong view, then your duty is not finished yet. It's kind of like you try to break out from the prison, but it is not successful. You are recaptured and to be put in prison, to put back in the prison again. That means our duty is not finished yet. We haven't success. We haven't success in breaking out from this prison. So our duty is to keep knowing so of the body and the mind. Our duty is to know them as they really are. At first, we might try to intervene as we try to know so of the body and the mind. But as the mind attains equanimity, it will just know of the physical and mental phenomena. The mind that attains enough wisdom, it will no longer struggle to attain happiness and run away from unhappiness. The mind is free from the fabrication. It's called visankhan. The mind can let go, and the mind can attain nibbana. The Dhamma is something serious. It's not about to be used to debate with others. The Lord is telling us the map, how to the route to be liberated. The Buddha has provided us with a map. Without the map, we will be lost. Now that we have the map from the Buddha, that we have to train our morality, our mind, and our wisdom. The morality of the precepts is to train us to be careful of our body, our words. The train of the mind is trained to attain the correct samadhi. And then to train ourselves to attain the wisdom. When we train all these three and have enough strength, we can be liberated. Now we have the map. If you don't start walking, you will never reach your destination. You have to start walking yourself. It depends on you if you're willing to walk or to give up. If you think that today everything is enough, then you don't have the inspiration to walk, then you can suffer first. But if you see this truth that there's so much chaos in the world, and the world is unsubstantial, even our own mind is not free. We might feel that the body is free, but the mind is not free. The mind is always in prison. It is always being controlled by the defilement. It is always suffer. Is today's talk too difficult? If you keep practicing step by step, it is not difficult. It's like you want to obtain your PhD. You cannot start right from the PhD level. That's impossible. Even like if you want to start right away, jump into cultivating wisdom, that is not possible. So first, uphold the precept, the 5 precepts. If you don't have that, you don't have the foundation. That is the foundation of being human. being human means that we have the mind that is trainable. If you don't have the precepts, then you don't have that mind. The mind cannot be trained. So uphold the 5 precepts, set your mind to uphold them. And every day, practice formally 3 hours a day. Have the object meditation for the mind to stay with. Because usually if you don't have the whole meditation, or the object meditation, the mind tend to wander off. We are usually lost in our thoughts. But if you have the home meditation, the home object or the meditation object, then the mind can stay with that. The mind will be lost less. If you have that, the object of meditation, the mind can rest with the object as well. The mind will gain strength and the mind will be happy. But the work is not done with just happiness from samadhi. Our work is to see, our duty is to see suffering, to see the body and the mind as they really are. And then the mind will become dispassionate and let them go. And that's when it can attain the true happiness. So practice and keep knowing so of the body and the mind with the mind that is a stable observer. Keep knowing so. And then the mind will start to accept the 3 characteristics. And then it can let go. When you've experienced the moment of letting go, it will feel like we have been carrying something heavy for a long time, and then we put it down. The first time we may put it down temporarily, but we can still remember how it feels to let it go. And then your mind will have more determination to keep walking, to keep working on it. If you can become a stream enterer, one day you will become an arahant, because the mind is determined to one day will completely let go and completely be liberated. In this lifetime, let's aim to become the stream enterer. If you want to become the stream enterer, you have to uphold the 5 precepts and train yourself every day, not to be lost, and practice formally 3 hours a day. This is a small goal for lay people, 3 hours a day, because we are not Sangha. For lay people, you may have limited time. For 3 hours a day, the mind will have strength and it can become the stable observer. It will see that the body and the mind are 2 different things. The mental formation and the mind are 2 different things. The happiness, unhappiness, the goodness, the wholesomeness, unwholesomeness, they are all fall under the 3 characteristics. Sometimes the mind is a knower, a stable observer. Sometimes the mind is lost. You see that the mind is impermanent and not under our control. It is non-self, it is not us. Keep practice, and then the mind will attain Appana Samadhi. And it can be liberated. Not everyone can walk this path. If we don't have enough samadhi, the mind is not liberated. some don't see this phenomena in detail. It's kind of like falling down the tree. You don't see how many branches you have passed. For people with a lot of mental strength that they can attain absorption type of samadhi, they may see this phenomena in detail. But it is not necessary to see this process in detail. The point is to see the truth that both the fabrication of the body and the mind, they are not substantial. They are not, you cannot rely on them that because they are suffering, impermanent, and non-self. As the mind sees this, the mind will enter the state of being free from fabrication. The fabrication is impermanent, but Nibbana is permanent. Nibbana has one characteristic, that it is non-self. No, Nibbana belongs to no one. It is not a fabrication. The word Dhamma, it covers both Nibbana and the fabrication. Dhamma is very important, and we must understand its definition, that it covers everything. If you understand Dhamma, then you can be liberated. That is all the Dhamma talk for today. This is the summarize of the practice, but this summarize, it takes years to practice, more than 10 years probably. If your mind is not courageous to practice, if you don't want to fight the defilement, if you don't want to develop the mind to be better, then there's no way you can walk this path. So be strong, don't give up. When Luangpo said, do the 3 hours walking meditation, we are training ourselves not to give into the defilement. The defilement will lead us to just go out to play with our mobile phone or to just sleep. Past this. So be strong. We have to battle the defilement. We have to cultivate the wholesomeness. If your mind is courageous, we will diligently practice. We would be diligently knowing so, keep knowing so of the body and the mind. That is, another word, it is the correct sati, the correct mindfulness. If the mind is not courageous, we will give up observing the body and the mind after a short time. So, encourage yourself to fight. There's many ways to encourage yourself. Some see that this world is unsubstantial. We keep searching happiness for a long time, but we never can really truly attain them. We see that this world it cannot be relied on. It is full of chaotic. You see the changings in our life. Many see this and They are determined to be free from the world. Some see death that comes with death of other people. You will see that one day you will have to die too. So we don't have to be crazy try to attain wealth. They rather attain something that is permanent, which is Dhamma. To be strong. If you are the person who complain or tend to give up, why am I like this, Luangpo? Feel pity, and there's no way you can fight this. You have to fight. You have to be strong. Nothing comes for free. You have to work by yourself. Limit yourself the time you spend on your mobile phone. Like half an hour for a day, that's enough. Can you do that? Anyone who want to fight, raise your hand. Don't lie to Luangpo. Then you break your words. Oh, now everyone stop raising their hand. Some still raise their hand. You have to. Oh, but some of you have to use mobile phone for work. That is okay. But if you want to use the mobile phone to just browsing around, it's a lot of waste of time. If you cannot even do this, then don't even talk about Nibbana. If you cannot let go of your mobile phone, how can you let go of your aggregates? Can you see that to practice Dhamma and to live in your regular life, there are two of the same thing. Can anyone who
แสดงว่าฟังธรรมะแล้วจิตใจเกิดสัมมาวายามะมีความห้าวหาญพวกที่ไม่ห้าวหาญก็พยายามเข้านะ
If you are not raising your hand yet, try harder.
มีคนมาสมัครบวช
Some apply to ordain at the temple.
ผู้หลักผู้ใหญ่ฝากอะไรสมัคร
They try to ask for favor because they really want to ordain here. During the interview, if you are a monk here, you cannot use the mobile phone. And then they said, oh, okay, then I'm not gonna ordain anymore. Here the monks are prohibited to use the mobile phone. Now homework reviewing time, number 1.
เบอร์
Number 1.
ปัจจุบันเดินจงกรมและนั่ง
At the present, I do the walking meditation and sitting meditation,
และไม่แน่ใจว่า
but I don't think I know how to do that.
เพราะดูไม่ออก
I'm not sure if I'm aware
ปฏิบัติต่อไปอย่างไร
of the body and the mind. Please tell me what to do. I don't have a lot of time left because I'm 90 years old already.
เราปฏิบัติมานานนะ
You have been practiced for a long time. Before you are over-focusing, but now you're no longer over-focused. Sometimes you feel, when you're not over-focused, you might feel that you're not practicing. It is difficult for you to observe the mind because as you get older, you tend to feel drowsy easy as you observe the mind. So let's observe the body. See the death, the rising and falling in every breath. As you breathe in and breathe out, that's death as you breathe in, that's death as you breathe out. Every breath you take, the shorter your life remain. You practice very good. Now your mind has more strength. So keep focusing on this. Contemplate on your body. That we are closer to death in every breath that we take. Keep practicing like this. That's enough. Number 2.
เบอร์ 2 ภาวนารู้ลมหายใจเข้าออก
I practice knowing so of the breath.
ในชีวิตประจำวัน
Also, I
เห็นจิตหลงไหลไปแล้ว
recite mantra Bhutto.
เห็นจิต
I see the mind slipped away.
ตัวเองว่าช่างมัน
And
เรื่องของจิตบังคับไม่ได้
as I see the mind slipped away, I told myself not to care, not to worry about that because the mind is non-self. I still care for my body a lot. Do I practice correctly? Luangpo replied, yes. Right now, the mind is not a stable observer. Can you tell? If you know so, that's good. Know so of them as they are, as they really are. Number 3.
เบอร์ 3 เตือนใจเนืองๆว่าโลก
I tell myself that the world and this life is not safe. The mind is more peaceful and it suffers less from not following the defilement as before.
เรื่องที่ใจชอบสติจะไม่ทันตะครุบคว้าจับเป็นตัวตนเป็นของตน
When I see something that I don't like,
ไม่ถูกต้องตามธรรม
I don't realize it until it's too late. I try to have sati to know so of the fabrication. Sometimes I fabricate something that is unwholesome. Please tell me what to do next. Luangpo replied, you practice well. You have a lot of ego. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't think that you are better than other people. Be strong. You have practiced well. Keep noticing your defilement more. Number 4.
เบอร์ 4 ภาวนาโดยการนั่ง
Just a moment. Number 1, as you practice that in every breath you take, the life is shorter and shorter, but just observe that with the natural mind. Don't be too serious. If you're too serious, that's not good. Number 4.
เบอร์ 4 ภาวนาโดยการนั่งสมาธิ
I practice by sitting meditation. When I know that I don't have enough strength, I practice samatha, knowing so of the body. When my mind gains strength, I try to observe things as they are. I see the defilement more often. Before I see that I'm still lost to the defilement. Please tell me what to do. Luangpo reply, you practice correctly. It's good that you see your defilement. Don't control the mind to be still. The good mind is the mind that is natural. Number 4, when you know the phenomena, see that the mind moves toward the
ไม่รู้
phenomena.
อะไรจิตมันไหลไป
As you know the phenomena, notices phenomena, the mind moves toward them. No so of that. Number 5, you have no problem. You practice well.
ทำใน
Number
รูปแบบ
5,
สวดมนต์อย่างน้อย 45
as I
นาที
practice it
ช่วง
formally,
นี้ภาวนา
I
แล้วเห็น
also
ความฟุ้ง
chant
ซ่านของ
for
จิต
at least
บ่อย
15
มาก
minutes a
ทั้ง
day.
โลภ
I
โกร
see
ธ หล
that
ง
the
ความผิดศีล
mind
น้
is
อยลง อยากทราบลักษณะของจิตที่บรรลุธรรมขั้นต้นว่ามีลักษณะอย่างไรครับ
I want to know
ทำเหตุไปนะ
what is the mind
ไม่มี
like
เหตุผลให้
when
ตัวเอง
it enter, it is
ถ้าเราไปดูคุณ
enlightened.
สมบัติแล้วเราจะ copy
Don't worry about the characteristic of the mind that is enlightened, because when you know the characteristic,
ผล
you
มัน
will
เป็น
try
อย่าง
to
นั้น
copy
นะ
this
ถ้าไปแต่งให้
characteristic.
มันเป็นอย่างนั้น
You will try to fabricate the mind to be just like that.
ดูง่ายๆนะ
Easy
ใจเรา
observe
ไม่ได้รู้
that
สึก
your
ว่าจิต
mind,
มันเป็นตัวเราของเรา
can you see that the mind is, it
เนี่ย
feels
ดู
like
ตัว
it's
นี้
still
ง่ายที่
you,
สุด
that is you. That is the easiest way to observe.
อย่าจงใจไปดูมันนะเนี่ยบอกแล้ว
Don't
ดู
observe
แล้ว
it
ก็จะ
with
ไปทำมัน
too much
ไม่ได้
intent, because you
เจริญ
will
สติไป
fabricate the mind as
เดี๋ยว
you,
ก็ได้
if
ผลหรอก
with when you observe it with a lot of intention.
เบอร์
Just keep knowing so. Number 6.
เบอร์ 6 ทำในรูปแบบวันละ 1-3 ชั่วโมง ระห
In
ว่าง
formal
วัน
practice, I
รู้สึก
practice
ตัว
for
อยู่
1 to
ที่
3
กาย
hours a day.
ฝึกรู้
Throughout the
สลับ
day,
เปลี่ย
I
นทิศ
have
เกือบ
my
ทั้งวัน
body as the object
เป็
of
นคนโทสะ
meditation
จ
for the
ริต
mind to stay
เป็น
with.
โทสะได้เร็ว
I am easily
ราคะ
angry.
โมหะเห็นช้ากว่า
I
เห็นจิตทำ
I
งาน
can
เอง
see
แต่ก็ยัง
anger
มีตัวตนยึดจิตอยู่
more quickly than
บาง
seeing
ที
the
ยังแทรกแซงจิต
dullness or
เห็น
the
ความทุกข์ผุด
greed.
ขึ้นกลางอก รู้สึก
Every
ว่า
time I
โลก
see the
นี้ทุกข์
defilement,
มาก
I see the
เห็นจิต
suffering
ดิ้นรน
arise
อยาก
from
ออก
the
จาก
middle
โล
of the
ก
chest
ความ
area.
ไม่อยาก
I
มี
see
ไม่อยาก
that
เป็น
the
เกิดขึ้
my
น ขอ
struggle
กัน
to
บ้าน
be
ค่ะ
free from the world. Please give me
ดูไป
homework what to do next.
ทำไปอีก
Luangpu
ทำไปได้ดี
replied,
แล้ว
just keep noticing it. Keep knowing so of it.
ความไม่อยากนะ ก็เป็นตัณหานะทำให้ใจเราดิ้น
When you feel that you want to run away, that is also another
เบอร์
greed,
7
another type of greed. That the
เบ
mind
อร์ 7
still struggle.
เดินจงกรมวันละ
Number 7,
2-3 ชั่วโมง
I do the
ถ้า
walking
นั่งทำ
meditation
งาน
for 2
จะ
to
ดู
3
ร่าง
a
กายหาย
day.
ใจ
As
เห็
I
นสั
sit
ญ
and
ญาณและ
work
ทำงาน
throughout
เอ
the day,
ง
I
เคย
observe
เห็น
the
จิต
body
ภาวนาได้
breathing.
เองตอนใกล้นิ่
I
ง
see
แต่
sometimes
ร่าง
that
กาย
the
ยังนอน
mind
อยู่
practice
เค
on
ย
its
สะดุ้งตื่น
own
ขึ้น เพราะเห็น
as
จิตทำงานได้เอง เพิ่งรู้
as
ว่า
I
การ
about
มี
to
ตัว
wake
เรา
up.
เป็นเพราะจิตไปรวบขันธ์มาเป็นตัวเรา
I just
หลัง
know,
จากนั้นก็เห็น
I
ตัว
just
เองเหมือน
see
เป็นค
that
นอื่น ขอคำแนะ
that
นำ
it
ค่ะ
feels like there's a
ดูไป
me because the mind
ทำไป
would
เรื่อย
take over, takes up the
ๆ
aggregates
เพื่
and
อ
it
เพื่อ
becomes
ความรู้
me.
ถูกเข้าใจถูกมากขึ้น
Please,
มาก
what
ขึ้
to
น
do
นะ
next?
ค่อยๆทำ
Luangpu
ไปอย่า
replied,
ใจร้อน
keep practicing. Don't rush yourself, and
จิต
then
ไห
you
ล
will,
ไปก็รู้ว่าจิต
and
รู้
then
ไป
the mind will see the truth more and more. Keep knowing so as the mind wander off.
เห็นไหมจิตเราสายตลอดดูออกไหม
Can you see that the mind always
รู้
waver,
นะ
is always moving?
ถ้ามันสายมากดูไม่ไหวก็ทำความสงบ
If the mind moves too much,
อย่าทิ้งสมถะ
then
นะ
practice samatha.
จิตจะได้มีแรง
Let the mind
ถ้ามันสาย
rest,
สาย
so
ตลอด
the
เวลา
mind
ทำ
will
ยาก
gain strength. If the mind moves too
ถ้า
much,
เรา
it
สมา
will
ธิ
be
เราเต็มก็
difficult
จะ
to
สายช้า
observe.
ลง
If you have
สมาธิไม่พอ
samadhi, then the
ดู
mind
ไม่ไหว
will move less.
เบอร์
Number 8.
เบอร์ 8 ยังรู้สึกตัวไม่เป็น เป็นคนคิด
I
เย
don't
อะ
know how to be
ชีวิต
aware
ประ
of
จำวันเห็นตัวเอง
myself.
โมโหง่าย
I
หงุดห
think
งิ
a
ด
lot.
ขี้รำคาญ
I have a
เว
lot
ลา
of
เป็น
anger. I
จะสั
feel
งเกตว่าแน่น
irritated
ที่กลางอก
easily.
แต่ไม่
When
กล้าแสดง
when
อ
I
อกกับคน
experience
อื่น
that,
มี
I
มา
feel
นะ
the pain in the
กลัว
middle
ดู
of
ไม่
my
ดี
chest.
ชอบกดอา
I
รม
have
ณ์
a
ไว้
lot of ego.
พ
I
ยายาม
want
อยู่
to
กับ
look
ลม
good
หายใจ อารมณ์ก็จะเบาลง ขอ
in
กร
front
รม
of
ฐาน
other
จากหลวงปู่
people.
ค่ะ
Please tell me what to
อย่า
do,
ไป
how
ก
to
ด
practice. Don't
มัน
suppress
มันแรงก็
yourself.
รู้ว่าแรงมันเบาก็รู้ว่าเบา
Just know so
อย่าไปซับ
as
ใส่
they
อย่าไป
are.
บังคับ
If
มัน
your anger
ที่
is
ฝึก
a
อยู่ใช้
lot,
ได้นะ
know that it's a lot.
ที่ฝึกอยู่
When
ก็
it's
ดีไม่
light,
ใช่
know
ไม่
that
ดี
it's light. what you have been practicing is good.
คอยรู้ทัน
Keep
จิตต้อง
knowing
มีเรื่อง
so.
อยู่นะ
Have the object of meditation for the mind to
มันถ
stay
ลำออก
with.
ไปจ้องเราคอย
No,
รู้
so as the mind slipped
ฝึก
away
บ่อย
from the object
ๆ
of
ให้มีใจ
meditation,
เยอะ
keep knowing so like this, and then the mind will
ๆ
have
จิตตรง
more
นี้
and
ไม่
more
ธรรมดา
strength.
รู้สึกไหม
Right now, your mind is not
ค่อย
natural.
มา
Can you
แต่งมันขึ้น
tell?
มาละ
You're fabricating it.
คอยรู้ทันไว้นะ
Know so.
พวกเรารีบๆ ขยันภาว
We
นา
all
นะ
have to
อย่าขี้เกียจ
hurry and practice diligently. Don't be
การ
lazy.
แก่ลงทุกวันละ
It's getting
ต้องรีบ
older and
รู้ตัว
older
ให้ได้
every day. You have to practice hurry up and be able to rely on yourself.
นั่งสมาธิดินั่งไป ป
Let's
ฏิบัติตอนเนี้ย
sit and meditate right now
เอาสัก 4-5 นาที
for about 4 to 5 minutes together.
โอเคนะดูดี
Okay. Everyone look
ฝึกให้เป็น
good.
นิสัยนะมีเวลา5 นาที
Practice often
ไปนั่ง
until you have a habit of,
ฝึกให้
doesn't
เคย
matter
ชิน
how
นะ
much time you have,
มีเว
5
ลา
minutes
นิดๆหน่อยๆทำไป
or just a little bit of time, then practice.
วันนี้เท่านี้นะ
That is all the Dhamma talk for today. อนุโมทนาค่ะ